Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Here on Shows Style and Spirit, I am Ebony, of course. And as you can see from the title of this video, I have a few different love and marriage Huntsville related stories, particularly related to the beautiful Melody Cherie. And first, we're going to talk about one of Destiny's IG stories that she posted today. Now, before we get into it all, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video and please subscribe to the channel. And everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. And the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary on a soundbite is allowed. So I was on Instagram minding my business when I see Destiny posted something that I guess she thought was hilarious. She commented on it with laughing emojis saying that she feels so understood. And this IG story shows that a normal person tells a story from the start to its end. And then Destiny says how she tells a story and it's so many different boxes. Okay, let's go over some of them. There's start of story. What was I talking about? Lose train of thought. Too many details. Semi-related. Stop story. Apologize. Realize I've been talking too long. End of story. There's more boxes as well. But I felt like one very important box is missing, and that's lies, okay? The box with LIES, allegedly, and in my opinion, it's just my opinion, but I feel like that one major box is definitely missing. But I thought that was interesting the way that she posted that to describe how she tells a story. Moving right along, we have Melody Cherie's upcoming TikTok show. Oh my gosh. So I was so excited when I got a text message. I definitely urge you to join Melody Cherie's texting community if you have not already done so. It is where you find out about upcoming sales relating to 7th Avenue Beauty or whenever Melody is dropping new products or whenever she's having a TikTok show. And so her next TikTok show is coming up tomorrow, Friday, December 20th. And it is going to be starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's 1 p.m. Pacific and 3 p.m. Central Time. So if you follow Melody Cherie on Instagram, then you have seen these flyers on her IG stories. I always kind of hone in on Eastern Standard Time because that's the time zone, of course, that I live in. But if you're Central, it's 3 p.m. If you're out on the West Coast and you're on Pacific Time, it's 1 p.m. And we are going to have a ball. It's another 6-hour show. So grab your snacks and let's kick it together, okay? She's going to be introducing some new flavors for body butters, including peach and blueberry. I already stocked up. I got 3 body butters, but I can always get some more. And I definitely need more lip primers. I go through that primer like it's that Coquiana, okay? I absolutely love it. And she's naming her TikTok show "Twas the Night Before Christmas" and LA Live. And she is collaborating again with Goalie Supplements. So as she explained at her Winter Wonderland, Goalie is definitely pleased with their sales numbers from Melody Cherie selling their supplements. So they are collaborating yet again. So working with Goalie, that is an additional stream of income that Melody Cherie has generated. I'm so proud of Melody and I cannot wait for the show, especially since your girl is still working on being 100%. So I can definitely kick it from home and have a great time. So definitely join me there tomorrow. And again, that is 3 p.m. Central Time. All right, so let's get on down to Huntsville, Alabama. This is in an upcoming clip that the Love and Marriage Huntsville Instagram page has shared on Instagram, of course, coming up, leading up to Saturday's episode of LAMH. And this scene, of course, is at the graduation party for Trisha's children. And Melody is going to bring up to Maurice his DUI. And he is going to be so defensive. And as I was saying that word defensive, Melody was too. So we were definitely on the same page. And because, it's OWN's show, they do not like the video being played, at least not here on Show Style and Spirit. So I'm going to go ahead and play the audio. I've repurposed it. That is fair use commentary. And I will come back with my commentary.
With some people in this friend group regarding you and, what took place with the DUI and all of that. I felt it was irresponsible. It was embarrassing and disappointing. And I felt like the response the day after could have been more appropriate versus it seemed like it was right back party. Hey, bottles back up again. You know what I'm saying? Like you have in this friend circle from the beginning always come off as the one who is the most level-headed. You know what I'm saying? The most intelligent.
One who makes decisions and forms his opinion based off of information that he actually knows.
However, for me too, it's a personal feeling for me because I lost my grandmother to a drunk driver.
Hey, let me stop you there. Do you know anything about what actually happened that day?
The report, unless the report from the police is false.
Okay. Tell me what information you know.
Why don't you tell me you were there?
Tell me what information you know.
Why don't you tell me you were there?
I was the only one there. That's why I know you don't know any information.
There wasn't an officer there?
Oh, he wasn't there.
So how can an officer do
that? You know that he doesn't know.
I'm sorry, one second. Your tone right now is very, very becoming very defensive.
No, you know what you did? You started this conversation and you told me everything that you think that you know about the evidence of what happened. You weren't there. I think that Melody is speaking about things that she doesn't know anything about. However, in this moment, the good thing I'm finding out is that Mel is also, among all the things that she does, she's also omnipresent and omniscient. And if she keeps working, she's going to wind up being a deity.
I've had some conversations with some people in this friend group regarding you and, what took place with the DUI and all of that. I felt it was irresponsible. It was embarrassing and disappointing. And I felt like the response the day after could have been more appropriate versus it seemed like it was right back party. Hey, bottles back up again. You know what I'm saying? Like you have in this friend circle from the beginning always come off as the one who is the most level-headed. You know what I'm saying? The most intelligent.
One who makes decisions and forms his opinion based off of information that he actually knows.
However, for me too, it's a personal feeling for me because I lost my grandmother to a drunk driver.
Hey, let me stop you there. Do you know anything about what actually happened that day?
The report, unless the report from the police is false.
Okay. Tell me what information you know.
Why don't you tell me you were there?
Tell me what information you know.
Why don't you tell me you were there?
I was the only one there. That's why I know you don't know any information.
There wasn't an officer there?
Oh, he wasn't there.
So how can an officer do that?
You know that he doesn't know.
I'm sorry, one second. Your tone right now is very, very becoming very defensive.
No, you know what you did? You started this conversation and you told me everything that you think that you know about the evidence of what happened. You weren't there. I think that Melody is speaking about.
Okay, so I wanted to play the clip almost, 2 complete times, but I want to say this. After everything that's been released with Karen Huger, the fact that his DUI case reportedly was dismissed, but the local news stations in Alabama, nobody played any body cam footage. I wonder, does he know someone within the court system or the police department? That footage never was released. And it could be, do we see every single traffic stop body cam footage? No. But how everyone's been watching that body cam footage of Karen since last night, Can you definitely check out body cam footage in abundance? Yes, you can. Right here on YouTube, there's all sorts of pro police channels that play body cam footage just to show the amount of disrespect that officers put up with from some civilians. But I say all that to say, Maurice is just as much of a public figure as Karen Huger. He too is on a reality TV show like Karen Huger. He too was charged with a DUI like Karen Huger, but no body cam footage. I just find that to be interesting. Another thing that stands out for me in that soundbite was he decided to stop Melody when she said that she lost her grandmother to a drunk driver. He didn't even have the empathy to say, first, I want to say, Melody, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry that you lost your grandmother to a drunk driver. I wanted to interject right here because I definitely do not want to be seen as someone who values life so little or something to that effect. Excuse me. But instead, after hearing about her losing her grandmother to a drunk driver, Maurice decided to become very defensive, raise his voice a little, and talk about, her not knowing all of the facts and she was not there. So tell me, what do you know? And he was ready. He was going to argue details with her tit for tat. And Melody could pick up on that. That's why she said, well, you tell me. And he's like, no, you tell me. He was ready to go tit for tat for her in argument so that he could deflect away from the mistake of driving drunk just to prove her wrong on all of the details. No, it wasn't that road. It was not that intersection. It was not that time of day. I was not in this lane, or, he was ready to argue like tit for tat for her with the details just to prove that she didn't know all of the details to avoid the bigger picture, which was the DUI. So his level of being defensive was just, you couldn't even measure it. It was immeasurable. And he decided to deflect in his confessional and relate her to God. So it's funny, they claim that millimeters see Melody as a God, but they are the ones who verbalize it. They're the ones who say that she's omnipresent and, she's going to become a deity. That's what you all put out there. Those are the words that come out of your mouths. And for him to say that in his confessional, that would have absolutely nothing to do with her fan base, just for the record. That is his opinion. I guess he's feeling judged right now, but just say that. Say in your confessional, yeah, I'm getting a little defensive. I'm feeling judged because I got the DUI. Say that. That's more of a human response. That would show that you are human. That would be showing your human side, okay? Because you're saying she's acting like she's God or deity, but you're being defensive. But why don't you humanize yourself and say that you're feeling judged, you feel embarrassed, and now she's bringing up the thing that you are embarrassed about. And in my opinion, she is returning his energy because she's the way that they've lacked empathy and chose to side with Martell. And look how Martell continues to disrespect them blatantly. She's just returning it back. That harsh behavior that they've given her over the years. And he doesn't like it. It doesn't feel good. So we definitely have to, I know some people are blacking out. Of course, I'll do my recap on Sunday. But we'll have to see how this entire conversation goes. We know that he actually tells Kimmy what happens, and then Kimmy is mad at her, like a stand by her man type of thing. So, and then this is like, it's going to be like another, gang up, right? Because then it's going to be, she has to double down. And then we see Trish bobbing her head in a scene that's coming up as well. So it's still the same formula. And I'm going to make a separate video because I was having these thoughts today. I was just like, oh, I got to get my voice back, I'm fading in and out. I couldn't even do a video last night on Karen, like the guilty verdict came down last night. I read it on Fox 5 DC's website, but I couldn't verbalize it. So I could not talk about it. I'm going to make a short today and then I'll give my thoughts on it. But I want to make a separate video about just another formula to Carlos King's reality TV shows, and it involves this whole gang up thing with Melody as well. But what do you all think about this upcoming scene between Melody and Maurice? And, are there some things that you will be shopping for in tomorrow's TikTok show? We can probably brace ourselves for some free shipping, possibly. It's going to be great and it will be fun. And what celebrities do you think that may drop by if we're able to see that? I know that it's the holiday season. So the celebrities, they may be with their families or traveling because the holidays are so not traditional. It's not the same. Nobody feels like doing all of that cooking and hosting and then the cleanup afterwards. Everybody just wants to chill. So, we have to see if she has any guests. But I thank you all so much for checking out this video. Please hit the like button on this video as it is a free way of supporting the channel. And please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit if you have not already done so. I hope you all have been having a great day and a great week. I hope it's been a thriving Thursday. And if not, tomorrow will be better. It will be a fantastic Friday. And I know with the holidays, sometimes it can be very hard. I lost my mom around Christmas time. So it's a time, it's both sadness and joy because there's memories, but I think of her pretty much every day. So there's memories and there is the sadness that took place around this time. But definitely occupy yourself, surround yourself with people whom you enjoy. I don't want you to feel like because it's a holiday that you have to be around people that make you feel anxious or they try to provoke a negative response out of you or they judge everything about you. You do not have to necessarily spend your time and space with negative people. Surround yourself with people, regardless of blood relation or not, with people who treat you the way that they want to be treated in return. And you can make your holiday into whatever you'd like. All right. Well, I thank you all for sending me positive energy in the comments on videos. I am feeling a little bit better each day, feeling more energetic. And believe it or not, coughing a little less. So I want to thank you all so much for the support. It definitely, truly means so much to me. I've been texting friends saying that, oh my gosh, I'm sick. And then one of my friends, she's saying that she has RSV, like the respiratory virus. And I know that one of you all commented that you just got over that as well. So be safe out there. Continue to take your Goli supplements, drink your water, when you can, exercise and eat your fruit, all that, just to protect yourself as much as you could. I knew that I was seriously sick when I was taking the elderberry and echinacea and my body wasn't changing. Typically, I do that and a ginger shot, take a shower, go to bed, and the next day, and I'm like back to myself. So when Monday morning came and I was like, huh? And I made a video on Carlos King's Messy Monday show. And I think that's when I said, I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. And I kept taking the elderberry, echinacea, and ginger shot, nothing. So that's when I had to get some Mad Made stuff. Okay. So the ginger is typically good to me, but not this week. So I will talk with you all soon and take good care. Bye.